Boys, girls, this is my first drink.
Over the next 11 days, I want to hear all your stories. Your good ones, your bad ones, your dirty ones, your old ones, your new ones. Hello, how are you?
Yes, I'm good, thanks.
Oh.
Here we go.
Keep your legs together. Are you in love with Darlinghurst at the moment?
I am in love with Darlinghurst. I've only been here 8 months.
Yeah.
But it's been a really good 8 months from a police officer's point of view. If you're going to be in the police, Surrey Hills is the place to be in the police because there's a lot to do, and it is an exciting and vibrant area.
Look, it's a love-hate relationship, I'd have to say, Aphrodite. There's moments when I really dig it, and there's other times that I think, hey, yobbo, piss off.
It should be Darlinghurst.
Oh, Darlinghurst.
I think it's got a bit of everything for everyone, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone sees the dirty side of land here.
Yes.
But if you look up, there's trees, birds, people, all characters are fit in here.
Yeah, right.
So it's home.
Yeah. Just a few words, just a few words.
Get your act together, Oxford Street.
Aha, right. She's laid it on the table.
Yes, I've worked in the area, I've worked all over the place. But yeah, Darlinghurst is great for sex work.
Yeah, so good business here.
Yeah, good business.
Nice clients.
Nice clients. In particular, put in a plug for William Street.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And would you perceive Darlinghurst as like a man or a woman?
Well, I think Darlinghurst could be either. And I think if it was a man, it would be perhaps a very athletic dancing boy or someone in leather and chains. And I think if it was
I like him.
a girl, a woman, it would be sort of probably spiky and spunky.
Ah, nice. Like yourself, hey, Clover.
Oh, it's definitely intersex.
Right, okay. And so how would you describe the persona of it, her, him, them?
Slightly frenetic, a little schizoid, very colourful and very hungry.
I've sort of, ended up in that love-hate relationship with them where I absolutely adore the area.
Yeah.
But I'm very upset that they haven't actually greened to Gilligan's Island way over there because I'd love to see that turn into the Hutt River province and given its own little isolated, its own financial system, its own dollars, all that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
And we could go there in the midst of this meltdown and survive.
I've been around, darling. I've been around.
Fantastic.
So, if anyone wants to hop into the television and be on television, this is the woman to see over here, the lovely Siobhan. She's slowly disrobing this evening. She's gone through several jumpers, and by the end of the evening, goodness knows where she'll be, probably in the tool shed again.
Look, I have found love on Oxford Street, but I have to be honest with you, it was the stand-up takeout version.
Yeah, right. So
Which is readily available on this strip, as some of you may or may not know.
I've had some regulars that I've had for a couple of years, but I've heard of people who have had regulars for like 30 years.
Yeah, right.
And that's really interesting. And people always say, oh, you have to be young to be a sex worker, but it's not really the case because if you've got a lot of regulars, you get older, your clients get older with you.
Oh, well, Lay Girls is a very special place because there's not many people alive that actually remember how it started.
yeah.
And of course, I'm Australia and New Zealand's #1 Tupperware lady from 2007.
Get out! You're going to give me a patch?
Oh my word!
Ah, so soft, those lips.
Yours was better.
Guess what I've just finished doing, Pet?
Yeah, what?
I know this has nothing to do with Darlinghurst. I was Johnny Rotten at the MCA with the elderly Sex Pistols.
When I came to Sydney, I had permed hair. I wore round jeans west. I had the summer and winter collection. I had the man bag.
Yeah, right.
And I was
I'm glad you found leather.
Have
Have you seen any good acts lately?
Next question.
You are a hard nut to crack, isn't she, Pan? She's making me work.
We're supposed to achieve paying the bills, being the perfect husband,
Yep.
taking the kids to school, watching your nightly news
Oh.
to worry about what you're supposed to be worried about, and then, sex is like right down the list.
Yeah.
In a lot of relationships, sex is way down the list, and for those guys,
I was going to ask, who out there is not getting enough sex at the moment? Anyone? Do you think the new breed of drag coming through is interesting? Are you into it? Or do you think, they could learn a trick or two from you guys? Ladies. Excuse me. Whoops.
I forgive you.
But look, I'm happy to air my rather musty laundry.
So beautiful, Aphrodite. You are so beautiful. Oh my God, what a bevy of guests, and we're live. I think this is the biggest television audience I've had in years.
Well, your brother's out there now. Come on in. He passed your girlfriend. No.
She started it.
It's always wonderful to see someone a little more freaky than yourself. Tends to settle you.
Mind you, you have to.
Yeah.
Because you can't take your clothes off at my age unless you're firmly convinced that it's all right.
You got a lot of conviction in that nudity.
Oh my God, we're opening up here on live TV.
As soon as I saw him, it was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the husband.
Oh, you had a husband?
Yes, I had a husband.
So hang on, you had a husband?
Yeah, he nearly killed me.
Have you got lots of great outfits?
Yes, like any good whore, I have a lot of great outfits.
What are you going to talk about? Do you want to say anything?
No, you can ask questions.
Oh, right.
And I'll decide whether I want to answer them or not.
Yeah, right, okay.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, darling, is there?
Exactly.
In this world, there is no such thing as age. I had got my gold star dance medal off Oxford Street, the Star Studio last year.
Well, they might have a good body, but they might have nothing except for the tie they chose or a pair of shoes they had on.
You'll always find that one thing. I love your shoelaces, they're fantastic.
This clutch was my mother's clutch bag from her nursing debut.
Oh, it's beautiful. And she passed it on to you.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
She did. Just after she died of embarrassment, she left this to me in her will.
Isn't that nice?
I would like less aggression.
Yes.
I am the Antichrist!
From my point of view, I don't mind how many people we have out on the strip, but all I ask is that they come out and have a good time.
Yeah.
Don't drink that much that they carry on like an idiot.
Yeah.
And when they've had enough, recognise it and go home.
I was always taught you take a quarter, you see how you feel.
Yeah.
I had minders. They don't seem to have the minders. They just have the other people in the same state, and they drop one after the other after the other.
Repeating what a lot of people have said, especially from the Raise the Bar organisation, I take my wig off to you. We need a variety of environments in this beautiful precinct. We need another butcher. We need some fresh local produce. We need bars to cater for all sorts of people, of all different sizes. We need less traffic. We need a more bike-friendly city. We need a more drag-friendly environment where some height restrictions are taken up so our wigs don't get cut off as we enter some venues. I mean, the list just goes on. I think it's what we really want is traditionally what we call community.
Fantastic.
Well, hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong.
Working 9 to 5. Well, I'm your Venus, I'm your fire and your desire.
Wow. Look, oh my God, it's amazing.
As I say, people pay a lot of money to see that kind of thing, and of course on Love TV it's free because the love is free on this TV.
Absolutely.
Kissing a girl and kissing a boy are very, very different.
Yeah, right. All right, well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks, Aphrodite.
Now, we do this thing, folks, called the money shot, which is the face you make when you're having an orgasm.
There goes the...
She came early.
Give it to me!
She's making it laugh. Silent film star, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Divinity. Ecstasy.
Love TV!
Yay!
Yes!
Thank you, darling.
Whatever blows your mind.
There's a lot of love.